Hi, Lilies. So in today's video, it's not like anything like my usual videos I normally post. It's more of a ranting video, but about something serious. So in this video, I will be ranting about Grow a Garden. So here's what I'm going to talk about. So I believe this might have happened to some of you guys, or it has probably never happened to anyone yet. This is a problem that once happened to MM2 before, where people were promoting sketchy websites for items in-game. But in Grow a Garden, it's gonna be bad. And this thing that I'm talking about has happened to me twice in a row in the same server. So what I'm talking about is this. This hasn't happened to me once, but twice. Here's the second clip. And this is a serious matter towards Roblox. And some of you guys will probably be like,
But Kelly, we are old enough to not fall for that nonsense.
yeah, I know, but there are kids on this platform. Half of Roblox population of players is just kids. And those kids could be under the age of 6 or 7, or they aren't matured enough to know what could be real or fake. They could possibly just click a random website and get their parents' personal details stolen. Like, it's even worse because this type of websites mostly attack for small children, where they aren't really responsible to know what's real and fake. Like, the parents could probably be busy with something to avoid them supervising their kids and end up having them going on a website that could get their personal information stolen. Like, for most children, the devices could be under the Gmails of their parents and other personal information that the parents own. And some parents might not even put some parental controls on their kids' devices because they probably believe that Roblox is a safe gaming platform for children, but it's actually not. Since Roblox lied, fooling the parents thinking their platform is safe, when in reality, kids could be talking to old people asking them about their parents' personal details, such as phone numbers, .gmails, .passwords, and possibly even more. Plus, also on the internet, people say that there was a report saying that a kid got kidnapped because of talking to someone on Roblox. And I 100% not sure to even believe this, and I'm not trying to spread misinformation. I heard this from the internet, and most of the time the internet can lie. So yeah, I don't think this is true about the kidnapping, but about these websites, they can be dangerous. And this can seriously affect Grow a Garden, like how it affected MM2. And the problem here is that Grow a Garden is one of the main games that's keeping Roblox alive. And because of Grow a Garden making Roblox have more active players than it ever had makes it very disappointing. Because of one person or even a whole group wants to make fake bots and promote their sketchy websites, ruining people's experience. And with Jandal working hard on late nights and mornings just to update the game with more and more stuff so people can enjoy. And then all of a sudden, a person spawns tons of bots to promote their websites to get kids in danger. Not only are you ruining people's experience in games, you're ruining people's lives. Because losing your personal information means you have to make a new one, and everything that you have owned is gone. Plus, it can mentally destroy someone, because what if they got something very special from someone and when it's gone, it's gone. You can't get it back. And this is just bad for Grow a Garden. And one thing that I realized that the website was fake is this. If you haven't realized yet, is that at the parts where the game will give tips, and those tips would normally be in different colors. But this over here is in white. And I don't think that any tips given by the game would ever be in white, nor in other colors similar to black, white, and gray. Normally in bright colors such as pink, red, blue, orange, and so much more. And plus, if the game would actually have a website, won't Jandal, the owner of Grow a Garden, tell all Grow a Garden players about this? Because everyone knows that Jandal will obviously make sure to tell all Grow a Garden player about updates. And plus, won't it be weird if any Roblox game owned a website that was unofficial? Because why own a website when you have a game that earns you tons of Robux that you can transfer into actual money? And also, the people who join servers to promote these sketchy websites are just dumb. Because why type something random in the chat, then you press space or whatever it's called. Then you type in the fake website, making it in a tip that was made by the game. Then add 2 more, then immediately leave the game like, hello, won't you at least be in disguise to avoid getting caught? Because this can just make people wonder why. Come type in some random stuff in the chat, then leave. And also the grow a garden beggars. Sure, we just started like them, an empty garden with nothing but random instructions. And then end up having the courage to ask someone for something small, like maybe a corn or a tomato. And then they give you like probably something more than what you asked. But don't you ever feel like that something is just wrong with the current beggars? Instead, they come in a random server with a garden with probably some bushes with blueberries and strawberries that say, can someone please give me something, I'm poor or I'm new? And then you say sure. And then they run to your garden like they own it. Look around and demand you on what you should give them. Then you give them what they asked for, then they get it and say nothing but nice, like you just didn't give them something you worked hard on to get. And then you ask them why didn't they say thank you, and then they say thank you and leave the server. Like this happened to me like 5 or 8 times in one single server. And I just stare there at disbelief. Like, hello, you would have been there walking around in the server begging people to give you something if I have never paid attention to you. Like by now you would be looking like a lost puppy seeking for people who are rich. And if nobody gave you anything, you would be saying that everyone is selfish. Like, hello, aren't you the one selfish demanding people to give you their things, rather than grinding and get what you want in the game? Your own self. Like, is it that hard? And also this will normally happen if you have a bacon in your server with barely any good things in their garden, but only crazy pets that you yourself don't even have. Like if you want something crazy in your garden, sell, your pets get shekels, then buy seeds from Sam, then plant them, easy as that. Because at this point, make a whole YouTube channel and talk about how people are selfish. Just because they didn't give you a Romanesco that had all kinds of mutation to mankind. Like, it's not easy to get the best fruits in Grow a Garden. Unless you try it and think about it. Because it's not easy. So this has to be the end of my rant session, Lilies. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure to comment down below if I should make more rant content. And please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more videos. And everyone, if you see someone promote a website in a game, don't be afraid to record it and post it, to also inform the developers of the game because it can save tons of people. But anyways, bye, Lilies.